and this is James Street. That's a church over there, kind of across from you. And then that is Carroll Park over there. One street over that way is Glendon Avenue. I've sold quite a few homes over there. It's pretty nice. And I know the homes over in that street, which is a very narrow street. And this street right here, James Street, is much better. I know that those homes over there, fully remodeled, $250 some plus. So just to give you a heads up. And that's how close you are to that park, which is basically that little short walk that I just did. And let me try to zoom out and show you the actual house. This is the house. As you can see, it's pretty nice. Block is pretty nice. Looks like mostly homeowners. It's the middle of the day, even though it is on Sunday, and it's pretty much no traffic. I do like that you have enough space for parking, which I told you on the other street is an issue. And hey, if they're buying one street over that much and this one's even better, yeah, there's some potential here. So let's take a look. Oh, and also you have Pigtown not far, and that's the way I came in. Pigtown is extremely nice and blowing up as an area. So I think this could be a good investment. Okay, so when you enter, you have a actual foyer area or entryway, and you step up on that little step. You come into an open floor plan. This is definitely a federal style. It's much larger than the house that we looked at in Montclair, which is not far from here. Little coat closet. One, you have bigger appliances. At the Montclair house, you had a smaller kitchen, much smaller refrigerator and appliances. Here you have full size. You have a nice island. This is a solid stone countertop. And then you also have another counter over here. Drawers, pretty nice, pretty decent quality. Nice pull out. Okay, and then let's take it outside. You have a 2-tier deck outside. You have a new HVAC system. This is a new heat pump. Nice cage. You need that in Baltimore. They will take your system out if you don't. So that's a nice system. Oh wow. They put these right into the concrete, so that's not going nowhere. That's good. And when you come out, you do have one home over there that's getting worked on, and you have this home, which is a vacant, but all these other homes seem to be occupied, as well as the rest of the neighbors. And I'll show you more when we go upstairs. I think they are doing a lot of work over here. This is obviously where I think the encroachment of Maryland is going to continue to go. So let's come on in. Let's take a look at this basement. So down here, this is a new fully rehabbed home. So they went ahead and did 150 amp service to the new panel. You got all Romex sitting there and the new BG&E box. All right, going a little further, you have your condensation pump just sitting over there in that corner. You do not have a French drain, nor do you have what is called a sump pump. So this is definitely a basement that could have water potential. I don't know how often the groundwater seeps up or does anything, but I don't think it's too much of an issue here. I don't see excessive water damage or anything to the outside. It looks like it just accumulates over on that side, in that corner. You do have the hookups for a washer and dryer down here, and that's what those water lines are. And there was a sink, it looks like, over there at one point, because you see the water lines right there coming to it, and that is the drain for a sink or some sort of utility sink. That was sitting over in that area, so that's why it looks like that. Aside from that, the rest of the basement is extremely dry. It is low. I am pretty much at bending down just to get in here. As far as your plumbing, you've got quite a bit of copper and CPVC. So copper and your CPVC for most of your plumbing. And that's your drain over there at the top. Okay, so let's continue. See the rest. Nice tile floor. LVP floor here. Nice little light fixtures. You do have pretty high ceilings. This is probably about 9 to 10 feet ceilings right here, just to give you kind of a spatial awareness. I love the straight up and down stairs. I was not a fan of the roundabout stairs at Montclair, but this is much easier. This is your hall bath. So you have 2 baths, and this would be your hall bath. All your bathrooms are upstairs, so that is one thing to note. But it's as soon as you walk up, you have your second bedroom, which has on the back side of the house access to the second floor balcony. And again, as we talked about, you have a great view of the city over there. If you can't see, try to zoom in. But yeah, you have a great view of the city. Plus, while you're out here, most of your neighbors seem to take care of their stuff. You have that house being worked on, and you have this vacant, and then pretty much everybody else is either doing some work or did some work. And it looks like it's pretty clean and people care. That house right there, 2 houses down, is being remodeled. So heavy remodeling going on in this area, which is promising. That's a good thing. You want people working on their homes, taking care of stuff. Okay. Now, what I do love about this, you have an upstairs washer and dryer availability. Now, you would have to get a stackable, and 1, 2, 3. Okay. You would have to get a stackable, but you have more than enough room to have a full-size stackable. And the ceiling's high enough so you could have them stacked right on top of each other. And I don't mean stackable as in the smaller versions. Like you can have a full-size washer and full-size dryer in there, which is huge because you don't have to go downstairs to do your clothes. That's your closet and your master. That's the one, and then you get another. So you get 2 closets. They're Baltimore closets. They're not huge walk-ins, but they're decent. You get 2 decent-sized closets, and you have a nice ensuite, which here you go. You have a nice towel and your vanity in there. Okay. And just give you a little bit more of the bedroom. These ceilings are, again, about 9 to 10 feet. So the whole home has high ceilings. Seems pretty nice.